Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on Sir Thomas More. We only have about 5 days of this play left. We're getting very close to the end. We are currently in the scene that some versions call Act 4, Scene 4, but other versions call Act 4, Scene 5. And this is a scene that started out with Sir Thomas More just sort of enjoying the humble life, getting to live at home in Chelsea with his family, even though his family is rather upset that they no longer have any sort of standing in the court. But he was trying to convince them that no, a humble life is better, there's less corruption, there's less, cheating each other, all of that sort of thing. So it is actually better to be humble. But then Surrey and Shrewsbury showed up with a message from the king that Sir Thomas More has one more chance to sign these documents, and if he doesn't sign them, then he's going to have to go to the Tower. And the family is very upset about this. They're freaking out. They're like, just sign the documents. And he's like, so if I have this straight, my choices are sign the documents or go to the Tower. And they're like, yeah. And he's like, all right, I'll do what the king wants. And everybody's like, yay, sign them. And he's like, no, you misunderstood. I'm going to go to the Tower, and I'll go peacefully because that's what I need to do at this time. So go ahead and arrest me. So Downes arrests him, and Sir Thomas More says, gramercies, friend. To a great prison to discharge the strife commenced twixt conscience and my frailer life. More now must march. Chelsea, adieu. Adieu. Strange farewell. Thou shalt ne'er more see more true, for I shall ne'er see thee more. Servants, farewell. Wife, mar not thine indifferent face. Be wise. More's widow's husband, he must make thee rise. Daughters. What's here? What's here? Mine eye had almost parted with a tear. Dear son, possess my virtue that I ne'er gave. Grave More thus lightly walks to a quick grave. So it's almost like he's eulogizing himself or writing his own epitaph or something like that. He's like, okay, thank you for arresting me. It's time for me to go. So he says farewell to his home and to his wife and to his servants and to his daughters and to his son. And then he says, all right, let's do this. Let's go. And he's fully aware of the fact that going to the Tower means he's going to die. So this is rather a final farewell for him, leaving his home that he knows he's never going to come back to, and trying to offer some bit of comfort to his family. And his family is still very, very sad about this whole state of affairs. But that's basically the end of the scene, is he says this, and then Roper says a little something in Latin about silence being innocence or something along those lines. And then Sir Thomas More is like, okay. And, they're taking me by water to the Tower because they cross a moat, but it is to heaven that I will go by air. And that's the end of the scene and the act. And I believe tomorrow, no matter what version we're in Act 5. So that's very exciting. And I will see you tomorrow as we start to wrap up this play and find out what happens to Sir Thomas More. I'll see you then. Mwah.